I'm Rabbi Eli Garfinkel, and I welcome you to the 20th episode of the Ask My Rabbi Show, the interactive video blog that gives you the opportunity to ask me anonymous questions about Judaism and to get life advice from a Jewish perspective. I am happy to report that the Ask My Rabbi Show has been awarded an honorable mention USCJ Solomon Schechter Award for congregational websites. Today's question is unfortunately not happy, and in fact it's tragic. Here it is. Dear Rabbi Garfinkel, my wife is 12 weeks pregnant. Today we went for an ultrasound and the doctor informed us that the baby's nose bone has not been formed yet. While surfing through the net, I found this can be an indication that the baby will be born with Down syndrome. We really want this baby, and this will be our last try. However, if the baby has Down syndrome, it will break my wife's heart, especially since I asked her to abort some previous pregnancies for financial reasons. Also, she was pregnant last year and there was a similar problem with the fetus where the doctor advised us to abort the baby. Rabbi, I know God can create miracles and I have myself seen them many times, but I need some spiritual support from a learned person who can guide me through. Rabbi, please help us. Sir, I would advise you not to panic or despair. You are going through a tough time, but as our tradition says, Gam ze ya'avor, this too shall pass. Tough times come and go, but so long as you do not despair, you will survive, no matter what. Here's what I think about your situation. First, you and your wife need to decide whether it matters to you that the baby might have Down syndrome. We are not talking about a disease like Tay-Sachs that dooms the baby to a painful death. Down syndrome kids can have meaningful lives filled with love and blessing. See the website below for more information on this point. If you are willing to love this child no matter what, then you should simply drop the question and let the cards fall where they may. If it does matter to you that the child will have Down syndrome, then you have a very difficult choice to make, putting the child up for adoption or abortion. There are many parents who want children with Down syndrome. See the website that appears at the bottom of this screen for more information. Adoption is the preferable choice as Judaism disapproves of abortion. Having said that, I am pro-choice and I am opposed to laws that ban abortion. It is not the government's right to interfere in medical decisions of any kind. Now, whether the Jewish tradition would allow for an abortion in this case would depend strictly on the health of your wife. If the pregnancy would cause her death, then an abortion is not only permitted but mandated, because the mother's life takes precedence over the life of the fetus in Judaism until the baby's head exits the birth canal. I am on the more liberal side of things on this issue, so I would extend the permission for abortion to a grave psychological threat. You say that this pregnancy would break your wife's heart. If by that you mean she would be in danger of severe depression or suicide, then I think an abortion is permitted. If you mean that she would be very disappointed, then I would go the adoption route. Only your wife knows whether she can psychologically handle this pregnancy, and it has to be her decision. Sir, I wish you and your wife luck, strength, and blessing as you make this terrible choice. That's the end of this episode of the Ask My Rabbi Show. I'm Rabbi Eli Garfinkel of Temple Bethel in Somerset, New Jersey, and I wish you and your family a Shabbat Shalom.